Hi guys, my name is Bubble Play. Welcome to another episode of Calgary Fantasy GM Series. We are in the beginning of the December of our first season. Let's look at our lines quickly one more time. So we're having, just crazy amounts of talent on our roster, and I just don't know what will happen with all of that. How players will grow, how much of them we could keep under our cap, and so on. But yeah, I got some comments from you guys, and you basically agreed with my top 6. Yeah, and thanks, by the way. The only good player that I was told to look carefully at is Girgensons. He will be playing as our third line center right now, and we will see. He might grow, as I was told. He might grow, really, really great, up to mid 80s and real quickly. I thought about maybe putting him on the second line right wing, but I thought that Charlie Coyle is looking too good. He's only 21 years old. He needs to play big ice time in NHL already, and he's 4.5 gold star, and I just want to see how this guy can grow. And so other players here, they are not. I don't have that high expectation. Well, Grigorenko, he might grow, but it might affect him that we are playing him on the third line and he's not having power play time and stuff like that. So let's try to maybe go to the trade deadline at this video, and it's just just some point in the season, because let's do 1 month at a time, because it's not looking like we will be making any trades. Oh, scout assignments, yes, let's do it. We will have a great draft pick this year. OHL defenseman. I can't really imagine. Yeah, let's do OHL defenseman. I can't imagine who we might need talent-wise, because we have all the talent in the world, and but it's still it doesn't mean that we should not draft good. And let's go. Our record is actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I mean, 10 wins. It's not we're not at 500 team, but it's still we have some wins, and our team has no experience. But our first line, it might even be as good as some other teams' first or second line. So those guys, they can score. You see, Nikita Kucherov has 14 goals. He was in the top, I remember. So he can score his goals. As well as Nate McKinnon, he's 84 overall player. He is the best player that we will have, and he will be our captain. And I don't see him, get traded or something like that. But still, we don't have any experience, and I believe that our guys, they get a little bit upset about seasons like that, because they don't know how to recover from losses, right? And stuff like that. Yeah, we score a lot of goals, I see in the results, and it's just our goal is also, he is maybe weakest link of all our team, even with not such a great offense and defense. But our goal is just 72 overall, and he's going to play 60 games in NHL. It's really hard. It's such a big pressure for such a young player. There were some goalies, I can't recall right now, but there were goalies that were totally ready for this pressure. I remember in Russia, there was a goalie who became a starter for his team in the age of 15, basically, and you might say, oh, it's only Russia, but no, he was competing. His team was making playoffs, and he was playing pretty good. And he won junior. His last name was Medvedev, I believe. And some people, they just they just ready for this pressure in the young age, and they have enough time. Maybe he had a good team around him, so it helped a lot. And this is basically, junior team who was put in the NHL for some reason. Our season is done. Yeah, let's look at all the stats because it's interesting. It's a fantasy league. All the rosters are different from real life. So yeah, Carey Price, he's being Carey Price. He's leading the league. Antti Niemi, he's doing good for New Jersey. And yeah, of course there's no Subban here. Stamkos is doing great for Florida. He's more than point a game player. Nuge, no, nobody from our team. Yeah, and Kucherov is still tied for eighth place in goals scored. Assists, yeah, nothing in assists. And standings. Yeah, standings, basically, if you look at the standings, they should be totally reversed from what it is in the NHL right now, because teams that are worst right now, they should be at the top. They had top drafting picks. So Buffalo, they had first overall pick, and they still bad. I don't know what's it about. And Boston had one of the lowest picks, and he's still up top. Metropolitan Division is basically reversed, actually. So Islanders, who are one of the worst teams, they are best. And in the Eastern Conference, yeah, we're dead. No, we're not dead last. Tampa Bay is also bad. We're dead last. Basically, and yeah, Vancouver and Anaheim, they're still good. Edmonton is good. He had a high peak. Minnesota is managing with not such a great pick to be in the lead. And Chicago, yeah, Chicago is one of the worst teams. St. Louis is also good. So let's do another month, and then we will look at individual stats and team stats really carefully. Yeah, let's simulate up this day. It should not be. Oh, it's January. No, it's a full month. I thought that maybe there is an Olympic break or something like that. So yeah, we are considering some goals. Another suggestion is that I should get a good goalie soon, and it's a good thought, but right now I don't see a reason to do that in this season because we are not competing, and in the next season I just need to see how much Subban will jump. If he will jump to to something around 80s, maybe low 80s, it would be just I think that he will do fine. But if he will be in the middle to high 70s, and other rest of our team will be ready to fight for this playoff spot, maybe we should get some goalie. I would love to hear your suggestions. I don't really feel that getting top goalie in this fantasy league would be a good thing to do, but maybe get some older goalie, more experienced goalie, but still young, still somebody who is growing, because whole our team is about growth, and it's the point of this league, basically, of this GM series, to see how players are growing. So how good we scouted defensemen in OHL. Yeah, we scouted them all right. Yeah, well, they could do another month, but yeah, it's fine. Goalies, maybe we should draft goalie. Let's see if there is any yet. Top 5 goalie, top 10. I'm sorry, top 10. Yeah, every league has top 10 goalies. So let's. What should we do? Yeah, let's scout goalies in. I want to scout the place where it's the least amount of goalies. Yeah, here is just 24 prospects. So yeah, let's scout QMJHL goalies. And let's do another. Let's go to the end of the January, and then we will look at the stats and to progress reports. Our top plus minus guy is -10. Well, it's something that you should expect when you lose 8-1. Oh, Winnipeg! You see, Winnipeg has a great record. Oh, they have Evander Kane. I guess they love those guy. This guy. Oh, sorry. And they have Pavel Datsyuk. This is great 1-2 punch, I'm telling you. And yeah, Vancouver has Philp and Parise. Oh yeah, that's what I will do. I will look at the at the leaders on other teams to, get a feel of what their roster is made of, because it will be interesting to see in playoffs who is playing there. Oh, Henrique, I guess San Jose, yeah, they don't have anybody, perfect. They have PK Subban on the attack. They have PK Subban. It's their first round pick. They had a low pick because they are high in the NHL. Zetterberg was the first Edmonton's pick. They have Corey Schneider in the net. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good thing to get from fantasy draft, I guess. But yeah, their pick was high, pretty much. Another thing, it's maybe I am paying too much attention to the draft order because, it's a snake draft. So if you have high pick in the first round, you will have the low pick in the second round, and vice versa. So maybe it's pretty balanced. It should be balanced. Otherwise, it's not that interesting. But still, it's crazy to see some teams who are having top picks who basically they pick Crosby and they are so bad. It's something about Crosby in this game. Oh yeah, we will talk about it later. How many games we have left? Let's go. It's not that many games. Let's go until the trade deadline, and then we will look at the stats. We won 2 games. Good for us. Maybe it's something about Crosby in this game, because in my experience, every team that he's playing on, if you're playing GM mode with Pittsburgh will suck for some reason. Now Buffalo has him; they suck also. It's just crazy because Crosby is great in the real life, and I think that all this talks about him not being tough enough, not being real gritty player. It's just nonsense. He is great player all around. He's the true leader. He was captain of Team Canada, and it's just I guess haters gonna hate or something. And I understand why you might not like him, but you can't deny that he is the best player right now, and he's one of the best players in history, in my opinion. And I would love to hear your opinion. Who do you think is the greatest player in the NHL or in the world right now? And that's that. It's too complicated to say who is the greatest of all time, because it's a lot of opinions. I have my opinion on that matter, and we will talk about it next time. This Girgensons guy, he has some penalty minutes, and I believe he is playing on our penalty kill. It's always bad, but I don't think that we should care about that too much this year. So let's look at what we found out about those goalies. Is there somebody we should pursue? Yeah, you can't really tell if he's good enough or not. I don't want to go one more time and scout there. Let's try. Yeah, let's go forwards. Yeah, we should go. We have not scouted OHL forwards. Yeah, they have 3 top 10 guys, so it will be good. Yeah, let's scout there. We have a few games left. We will go up until the trade deadline. It's 3 games, basically. We will play them, then we will take extensive look at all the stats, and it will be the end for today, I guess. Kucherov, 24 goals. Not so bad for a rookie. It will be interesting to see if, I guess our team should be, somebody from our team should be, Calder trophy winner, because we have all the rookies, basically. We will see. I can't expect that it would be the case. We won this game? Oh, I haven't noticed. And last game against Minnesota is, and we lose. No, I don't want to look at the trading block. Let's look at those first. Carey Price is still good. Vakun is doing great for Islanders, and he is one of the leaders. Who else is there? Who we should you can see it by yourself. Stamkos still good. Malkin is good for New Jersey. Nuge is Pittsburgh. I don't know how high Pittsburgh is, but they have Nuge, who will be their franchise player for years to come. It was a good pick. Crosby, yeah, Crosby is doing great individually in this game, but not team-wise. Kucherov is kind of trailed off in the snipers race, but still, it's decent. It's decent for the first year to have 25 goals in the middle of the season, basically. Yeah, that's perfect. And standings, yeah, Islanders are just tearing it up. Islanders, Vancouver, we are tied for last with Chicago. That's crazy. Boston is good. Buffalo is not that bad, actually. They have a real good shot at making playoffs. First of all, let's look at the progress reports. It should be something there. Yeah. There is some. Yeah, Reichel, he is growing. Yeah, he's growing in all his categories. That's good to see because he's got red potential. It might not be that good. Brendan Gormley, yeah, he jumped a little bit. Jones, yeah, everybody jumped basically. It's good. And if somebody's getting bad, no, nobody. Everybody's just happy to have that many ice time in NHL already. And here, yeah, let's sort it like that. Yeah, some growth here. Nothing too spectacular, but Nicholas Hart, is he? No, he's. Oh man, and he is growing. He is not our guy. He is just some AHL guy. Little is not our guy also. And Andersley, yeah, he is our guy, but he's not growing. And let's look at the goalies. Simpson is growing a little bit. Subban is not. It's not a good sign, but yeah, we will see. Now let's look at the stats. No, what am I doing? I don't want to go to the coaching options. And I remember we have not set up. Oh no, we set up the captains. Nate McKinnon is our captain, and Seth Jones and Brendan Gormley are his assistants. It's good. I like this setup. Goals for per game. We're dead last, but not a dead last. We almost share it with LA and Nashville. And goals against, yeah, Chicago. Yeah, we are basically tied with Chicago for the worst record for goals against. Power play is bad. Penalty kill is bad, but nothing much we can do about it right now. We need to wait for our players to grow. So who is having great season for us? Yeah, Kucherov, he's having his points here. It's great rookie season, no doubt about it. McKinnon as well. Scheifele is good for a second line. Drouin has 21 goals already, half point. Yeah, great for Rocky. Our top six is doing great. And let's look at the forwards. And yeah, Charlie Coyle a little bit trailed off, but still, for such a young team, they have decent stats. Our third line, Grigorenko, he's suffering from lack of ice time. He's sniper and he's having basically grinders type of ice time, and it's not good for him. Jurgensen is decent, but he's not disciplined at all, as well as Charlie Coyle. Those are my penalty kill guys, I believe, and it's not good. Maybe I need to do something about it. But we will. I would gladly take your advice on that matter. And let's look at the defenders. Hamilton and Jones having a great year. Murray and Gormley as well. Ristolainen and Lindholm are kind of trail off a little bit. Or Gormley and Murray, they have especially bad plus minus. Nothing to do about that much. Nothing too much. I'm sorry. Forget about I was saying anything. Simpson is totally blowing it. You see, well, he's 61 overall. He is not good for AHL backup, and he has to play 12 games in NHL already. It's bad. Subban is hanging it in there. He's under 3 goals against. Good for 72 and 91 and 2 shutouts. Yeah, well, he might be good. We'll see. And so I guess it will be the end of it. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.